Okay, let's go. Okay, let's do this. So this is gonna be a little bit different of a do a thing. Thursday/Tuesday. I guess Thursday today. That is, yes, it's Thursday today. So I'm gonna be working on a D&D idea I had because I want to slightly rewrite Strahd a little bit. Basically, I guess I have stuff up here, by the way. It's just I don't think I can show this, unfortunately. So get wrecked, I suppose. What I need to find is Zarvich. Tatiana. Okay, so Tatiana is Tatiana. Okay, so I don't know if anyone has any really idea about Curse of Strahd. I don't really know how many people have played this or read it. Tatiana. Can I spell that? Yeah. So in the normal Curse of Strahd, I believe, been so long since I've just read the base rules without like any of my headcanon in it. Yes, he kind of basically essentially like stalks Tatiana when he was a mortal man, but she falls in love with his brother and blah blah blah. Then he becomes evil, he's a vampire. Now he's like chasing her through reincarnations. It's just kind of very like creep behavior, which I mean, that's fine. I think it's fine, but I don't find it very compelling. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a slight rewrite where I think I have most of it here. So Tatiana. Tatiana is I guess changes from canon. Tatiana/Irina. So Tatiana has the most changes. Changes of canon. What is this? That's fine. Irina. I believe Irina are the same because she's actually good. I'm going on from this idea that Irina should basically be exactly the same way she's written, I think, in the books, maybe a little bit better, because she's kind of weak sauce. But Tatiana, like the whole backstory where, oh my god, she actually loves my brother, but oh, I'm gonna be evil now. Fuck that. No. Tatiana. Now, actually, one thing I want to check, because I've read the Reddit for The Curse of Strahd, and he's under the influence of one of the dark powers, but I don't know if that's actually canon. So is that canon? PDF, please. Oh, here we go. Wait, what? Okay, wait. Is he not under the control of... I thought he was under control of... Wait, what? Really? Did I make that up? Did I really make that up in my head? That's wild. Okay. Vampire in this one? Is that really not? I thought he was under the control of Vampire. Not under the control, but like he accepted the Vampire's dark power. No? I'm the land. This is very not music fitting. Strahd, by the way. It is funny. I enjoy it. Okay, so blah blah blah. So he made a pact with the dark powers. Okay. Okay, so okay, I guess in canon then Tatiana makes a pact with Vampire one of the dark powers. I thought I had notes about those. Oh, guess I probably need a dark powers then. Dark powers. Because those are like the spooky boogeymen that you made a deal with, and oh my god, it's so bad. So, okay, because I'm kind of stealing. It's not really stealing. I mean, basically I want them to be like a power couple. So instead of what am I trying to say here? Instead of Tatiana, not Irina, I need to get their names straight in my head. Instead of Tatiana, like, oh my god, I don't actually love you, I love your brother, blah blah blah. No, you're super creepy, blah blah blah. Instead, they're like a power couple, and Sergey kills or gets Tatiana killed. I'm not sure how. And then, oh my god, like Strahd, like, oh my god, I love you, blah blah blah. So, Vampire then takes over Strahd, and he's trying to reincarnate Tatiana, because the pact was originally made with her and Vampire, so the pact is stronger. Well, this also gives me. So, I mean, I'm really bad for doing loads of indents, but I find it easier to read. Expect one of the dark powers for X reason. I don't know the reason. Come back to that later. He and Strahd are power couple. Power couple of evil. But she's the main power. Sergey kills her. They're learning their deeds. So this is kind of the main change I want to make, is that basically Strahd isn't the big bad evil guy. Well, he's still the big bad evil guy, but he's doing all of this just so Tatiana can come back and actually be the big bad evil guy. That's the idea. And maybe if I ever get to run this, maybe the players will beat him and Vampire before this happens. But because what was it in High Rollers? They did a really cool. I thought was pretty cool. It was, I think they called it Symphony Unite, where they fought Strahd, and then he had a second form, or like a second phase, and then there was Symphony Unite, which is the Castlevania joke, blah blah blah. Which I think was a really good idea, because honestly, Strahd's not that powerful in the actual like rules as written. He's not that powerful. So what I'm thinking I'm gonna have is that if they beat Strahd, Vampire then possesses Irina, and then boom, she wakes back up as Tatiana, and then maybe they could try and save her. I don't know how they would do that, but that's something for my players to figure out. How does he kill her? Vistani? How? I need to look up some of the new Van Richten stuff, because I know the Vistani are quite problematic, unfortunately. But I'm gonna be honest, I don't know enough about that comment, so I'm not gonna go into it. Vistani help? Question mark. Vampire then offers Strahd, and because actually there was some notes there that would be useful. Where's Vampire? Okay. So, dark powers, that's probably a good idea. Copy this in here. That's Vampire. This is just his text. This is a mess. Gift. Okay. These are like bullet points. Oh no. Oh, I see. The PDF I'm using doesn't have proper formatting. Sadness. I don't know if I'll actually use any of this information, but I'd like to have it as a reference. I've also been watching the new Stranger Things season, which has kind of hyped me up for some D&Ds. Okay, so Up here. I want to put the rest of them. How many sarcophaguses? There's west, east. Okay, there's just 3. I might need to make my own. Okay, so one of them's a lich. Okay, interesting. Okay. I haven't actually really read up on the other dark powers. I'm gonna be real with you, chat. Not something I super care about. Vampire's kind of the main one because he's relevant to Strahd, in my mind anyway. But apparently not. Apparently it's just out there, which blows my fucking mind, but okay. Into the heck? What? Actually... Into a... Oh, this is not going to translate it. Lich. Lick. Lick. Okay, so let me see. Oh, no. Space. Space. Probably don't need a space between these. And then... So this is Tenebrous. I guess I should do another another indent. Dark powers from Strahd source. Hey, how's it going, Weary Warlord? What's up? I'm doing an old rewrite of Curse of Strahd. I'm just trying to copy in the dark powers from the old book for now. Because my plans involve giving one of the dark powers to Irina. Or not Irina, Tatiana. So yay. Oh, okay, this is fuck. Okay. Oh, okay, there's no points on this one. But yeah. How's it going? Who's this now? This is who exactly? Zudan. Okay, these are the dark parts from the book. I don't really care about them that much. I just wanted them as a reference. So yeah, my main idea is that rather than Strahd just, you know, being a creep, basically, his main motivation is that, oh my god, he loves her, and then she says no, and she likes his brother instead. None of that. They're like a power couple in my homebrew, and she's actually the one that Vampire makes a deal with, which I actually thought Vampire had made a deal with Strahd, but apparently not. I think that's something I read and assumed was real. But it is real in my head, kind of. So she's the one that Vampire made the deal with. But Sergei's going to kill her. Not sure how or why, but they're bad, and then that's how Strahd gets it, and now that's why he's trying to return it. So the reason I wanted to do that, I want to know what Vampire does. What does he offer? Vampire's gift is the mortality of undeath. The dark gift is accepted as effect doesn't current. Okay, you have to kill someone you love and drink blah blah blah. Then she dies a violent death. By hidden enemies that teach to make counter anyone. Okay, that's not too bad. So Vampire then offers Strahd his small amount of his power Strahd a small amount of his power. In hope of returning. Their hopes of Vampire returning to Tatiana. This is why Strahd kills her. I guess why does he kill her? Were two of were I guess was the power couple going to world dominate the world? I don't know. I'm not really sure why Sergei knows right now, but honestly, there's barely any explanation of the real thing. I don't think. I need to check the book, but I don't think the book actually has anything. I think that's also homebrew that I'm referencing in my brain. This is why Strahd locks Barovia in the demiplane, so that Tatiana's soul won't leave and will be returned. That's like one of the major things, right? Which I guess he still has his reasons in this one, but like he like locks Barovia in this demiplane. I felt like this gives a little bit stronger reason why he does that, right? This is why he does that. This is also the reason, and it's gonna Tatiana plus Vampire mega power equals mega powerful Strahd plus Vampire equals powerful. That's basically my idea, is that Tatiana is the main host. She's the main host. The one Vampire actually wanted to make the deal with. I need to work on Tatiana's like personality then. What is Tatiana personality then? Because it'll be different from the base thing, right? I'm just trying to think, like Castlevania vamps. There's a couple of the vamps in Castlevania that she could be. I'm kind of thinking that like Strahd is like, if you've seen the Castlevania anime, the animation, there's the couple of vampires, I can't remember their names, like the warrior woman and then like the diplomat woman. Kind of imagining that Strahd is like those two, but Tatiana is more like probably Camilla, that kind of thing. This is also the reason why Strahd has and was the one in charge. This is also the reason why Strahd doesn't just outright kill her or her family. He's that's another thing, like, you know, especially at the start of this, I know he's like playing a game and stuff, but if at any point he finds Irina, I don't know why he just doesn't kill everyone and just take her. Do you know what I mean? So this gives a reason for him not to just be like bang bang bang. He's trying to make her remember him. Also I should put like a note here. I guess note. Vampire being attached to Strahd isn't general canon. That's good to know. I didn't realize that wasn't part of the canon. This is the reason why Strahd also doesn't. He's trying to make her remember. It's fine. I have all of this. I guess then I need some ifs. If Tatiana is awoken and Vampire reunites with her, Strahd withers into an old map? Question mark? Maybe. I'm not really sure. I don't need this anymore. So, he's trying to make her remember him. By liking him? Question mark? Ooh, could I do that? Sergey to kill her. Does he use a dark power to kill her? Why would it agree to that? Can I do this? No. I really wish I could do the coding thing where you just shift lines up. Any help does a dark power? Use a dark power? Like using a dark power would be cool, but I don't know why they would do that. That doesn't make any sense. I know why she's being reincarnated, but I don't know why she's forgotten everything. I guess Castle Ravenloft then. Here, so I have the mirror room. Smaller details. Put paintings of Strahd and Tatiana together around the castle. Happily married? I think, yeah, maybe. Okay, so I don't need this anymore. What I need to do then is I need to figure out, I guess, Irina? No? Tatiana. Sergey and Irina. I'm trying to find is where is Victon? I'm actually not trying to find either of them. I'm trying to find her other her other. She has another personality, doesn't she? No personality. She had another life. I don't remember. I think it's a Maribel. Maribel. Sorry, my microphone's off. Oh, here we go. Marina. Do I want to change any Marina? And I guess I also need to put in Marina then. Marina. Marina. Anything about that? That's useful. Okay, so Tatiana makes a pact with Vampire. One of the dark powers far. She and Strahd. Okay, put this down here. But she's the one in charge. The one with the master plan. Makes us far more power. So they can do X. Oh, what is this? Oh, it's okay. It's just Jern. That's all the reason why he doesn't just kill her outright. Okay. Whoever then offers Strahd a small amount of his power in hopes of one day that he can reunite Vampire Tatiana. Yeah, okay. also the reason why Strahd. One thing else I liked that Mark did that was very interesting was he put Asmodeus in. Can I fit Asmodeus in? Because I like Asmodeus. Asmodeus is very cool. Asmodeus. Guess this is just kind of just other notes. It's actually good, and if the characters can protect her, or save her when vampire takes over, we should be able to live out her life as Irina. She's a different person. You know what I mean? Kind of that nature versus nurture kind of thing. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? You know, chat. You totally understand. I have no idea if you do. So, yeah. Vampire, let's add thing. Make it annoying otherwise. Tenebrous. So let's lich them. This is a lich. This one's useful. I'm trying to think like make homebrew dark powers. I'm not sure what kind of dark powers I would want, but subclass. Okay, anything instant here that's useful. That's pretty funny. That one's good, I think. Once the adventure has been beaten once, the return button is shifted into a new. Yeah, I like this one. I like this idea. I actually do have Van Richten's guide as a PDF. So, what other Dark Lords are there? Isn't that the whole thing with the new book? Is that they rewrote Domains of Dread, creating a Dark Lord 39. Unfortunately, I don't think I can show you this peeps, unfortunately, so you gotta live with it. Okay, so no, that's to make your own. I want pre-made. Domains of Ravenloft, Barovia. Okay, I see. So Ravenloft. Ravenloft. I don't know who I'd want to take over, but I think that's a later issue. Maybe the problem with Strahd is that they only found after her first set stuff. She died, or she could marry Strahd and then fell in love with someone else after coming up to meet him. That's an interesting idea. I think that could work here. Right. Change this so that Marina fell in love with someone else. And I think she's from Berez. In Berez. And Strahd, like, because I still want Strahd to be fucking unhinged. Like, it's just he's a really creepy simp right now. It's weird. With someone else in Berez, and Strahd loses it and kills her. Maybe that's the reason. Maybe lover kills her to save her from him. I don't know, man. Barovia is weird. She died before she could marry Strahd. I think that potentially works with this canon. Not a bad idea. One character. Okay, I can change this. I don't have someone specifically in this game anymore. Duke. So that's I guess NPCs. Retainer versions. Oh, that's actually not a bad idea. I should look at that. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. This is something I saw after doing high rollers, and I don't love it. But what I could do, maybe Strahd sold, because he is the land, right? Strahd. Tatiana. All the souls of Barovia to Asmodeus slash Vampire. Why would that? Because they're like Strahd is technically ruler of Barovia. Like they're his people. I know that's not how it works, but you know, I could stretch it. I could stretch it maybe. Warlock of Strahd is actually being so deceived. This was actually the idea I had for. I might put this in the subclass actually. I think that could work. Where is the subclass? Oh, put it in the rest of my subclass stuff. Okay. I think the abbot and angel, and so what doesn't know that? Oh yes, because this is from Descended to Avernus. Vampire Strahd's. Vampire is Strahd's leash and collar. Power is only so strong. I think this works, but it doesn't work that way. It's the other way around. Strahd is Vampire's leash and collar. His power is only so strong and can only go so far. So that's why it wants Tatiana back, because it is being contained in Barovia. Because it is being contained in Barovia due to the lack of sufficient, due to lack of a proper vessel. I think probably better than servant, vessel. Okay, we're putting some of my ideas to use, which I like. That shows that my idea I think is working. Force what? Fix. Anytime a child would take her, she would die. That's why someone else has to give. Ooh, okay, maybe. I think this. I think I'm kind of leaning towards maybe dark power. Maybe. Okay. He put a curse on Irina. So that any time Rod would try to take her back, he would perish. That's why Rod can't forcibly take her. Has to give up willingly or be given by someone else. Maybe. I don't know if that kind of does this conflict with lower reasoning. I mean, it could work. Curse. He could have went to Madame Ava first. How curse? What curse? Madame Ava? Maybe. She's old. Yeah, I don't know. It's weird here. Going through an entrance causes him to burn. So I think that's probably fair. I like that as idea where he's like, oh, you know, I can't walk in buildings, blah, blah, blah. But he can just burst through, you know what I mean? Okay, so that's most of that rewrite, I think. Or most of the relevant stuff. I need to like actually go through stuff. Yeah, I kind of think that I really like this idea I had, because I really like vampire being like a character. So I had an idea where there's like a mirror room, which there would be mirror on people, which would fight you there instead. I don't know why. But since Strahd's a vampire, which is one of the main things that you can't be seen in the mirror as a vampire, it lets him chat with vampire, because vampire's on the other side. There's no fact killed, and overridden is mirror version. So he's talking to vampire in the mirror, which is just like vampire is this shadowy version of Strahd. Any reflection. Normally they wouldn't have a shadow because it would like kill them, but vampire's like taking it over. Maybe. Like I feel like Strahd's not like, he's a vampire, right? Duh. But like he's not like, if I went into a monster mine, it was like, oh, here's a vampire. He's not that kind of vampire. I'm gonna sort this as well. Sort alphabetically. Is this what alphabetically? Just really weird then. That's the music, that's fine. He has no real love for Tatiana anymore. They may have once, but now there's a ploy to entice her to his side. I think this is when I was really going down the Asmodeus is the main threat kind of thing. I don't think this works anymore. I think, like, I feel like he should care about her. I like the idea that he does care about her, but that she doesn't really care about him. Incorrect. Flip this. Tatiana has no real love for Strahd anymore. I think that works, right? Instead of he actually super loves her and he's like, oh my god, Tatiana, like, if he ever gets her back, she doesn't really care. She just wants the power. She just wants the job done. You know what I mean? Power deck. Yeah, that's fine. What is that? I need to space these out because it's a little bit hard to read. And this one. Okay, she's the main host, the one that actually wanted to make the deal with. Okay. Interesting. So give me 1 second. I'm gonna have to do a bit of a read. So I guess what does this change in lore? If this is canon, you need to have one of the sarcophagi be empty in the Amber Temple, right? Because it would mean that vampire's out. How would they? Well, I guess there's nothing about it. Oh, what I need to do is I need to read Home of Strahd, right? Home. Here we go. Home of Strahd. Tome of Strahd. Okay. Tome of Strahd is an ancient work penned by Strahd. Tragic tale of how blah blah blah. Pages are parchment, and most of the book is written in the curious shorthand that only Strahd employs. Okay, no, not useful. Oh. Why the script must be so difficult? Okay. If this is the case, I also need to rewrite. If this is canon, I think this kind of is my canon, really. I really have always wanted Strahd to be more than he was. I really like Curse of Strahd, probably my favorite module, but his motivations were weak. Need to rewrite the Tome of Strahd. Excerpts to be about Tatiana. Tatiana. Oh my god, Tatiana 2.0 or Vampire? or hating Sergei. Sergei for what he did. For need to get used to this. For what he did. I'm trying to think what else needs to change. What do you still have? Would the wives of Strahd still be a thing? Would they still be a thing? That's the real question. Because if I'm going this, he's like super lovesick on Tatiana. So would that be the case? I don't know. Why does he even have wives of Strahd at all? Oh look. Wives? Wife? Again, this might be a thing that I've come up with my brain and forgotten that or I've read somewhere and assumed is real. It probably isn't real. I thought he had wives. I'm trying to find information about them. But I'm okay. I can't find anything about it, but my PDF might just be like. Otherwise, yeah, I kind of like this idea of gender fluid. Yeah, I know what gender fluid means. I don't know why I wrote it like that. Flip this. That one's important. Dr. Frankenstein. I like this idea. I don't know if anyone knows Walter Bishop, but Walter Bishop's the doctor, the scientist from Fringe, and when he has kind of a god complex, I think Dr. Frankenstein would be a good kind of match for that. Also, it's just fun, you know. if I'm gonna do a fucking Dracula, I might as well do a Dr. Frankenstein. I would also like a Dr. Jekyll and Hyde, maybe. I know that, like, oh my god, it's not really Dr. Jekyll and Hyde. It was different in the thing. I don't care. This is for D&D. I don't care. I'm like, I don't think I should do this. I don't think I should do this if the game is full of newbies. Right? Because if they're new people, they won't even know about the Bones of Strahd. But if people have played Curse of Strahd or have run Curse of Strahd, the Bones of Strahd being a living thing is hilarious. Righteous piece of shit. That's fine. Sentient. But the Duke from I like the Duke. I like the idea of the Duke from Resident Evil. I don't want the actual Duke. How would he get around? Is it an archway? Maybe that's stuck here. In Barovia? Maybe. You know, we're still in D&D land. There's an archway. Board. Messing about. Why would he be in? Okay, so this is also another thing. I also have a note about the wizard, but that's a super secret, like, top level thing in my actual homebrew, so I'm not gonna write that down. Because that's a super secret. If I ever get to fucking run this thing, that shit's getting held under a lap. You could maybe figure it out, but it'd take a while. You'd have to ask the right questions. Why would the abbot have been sent to Barovia? Maybe watch out. Maybe to watch out. Watch out. Watch Tatiana. Growing concerns about her evilness. I don't know. Tatiana, I'm never stereotyping as she's just evil. Strahd is fairly evil, but like he just kind of goes along with his wife. Kind of what I think figuring out in my head. What's its name? This needs a name, right? Name. Name is... I think it should be... Name is Sir... XXX. Oh, X. Or X. X. Let me. Sir X. Should be Sir. Sir... Wait. Argynvost. Here we go. I don't want the mansion, I just want Argynvost. Dragon. He knew a place called the Emperor. Is it Argynvost? Is it Argynvost? Or a remnant of them? Remnant of them. Because Argynvost is a silver dragon. Are they righteous? They're definitely good aligned generically, but I mean it's Barovia, right? Anything flies in Barovia. Is it Argynvost? If it's Argynvost. If it is Argynvost, could be a good love. Could be a good lore dump about Argynvost Holt. Argynvost Holt. And the surrounding area's history. But yeah, my only thing with making the Sun Sword sentient is that I want him to be reliable to a degree. Like, I want Argynvost Holt to very much... He's a righteous piece of shit. And he's very demanding. PCs. Like, you know, I want them to have a benefit from this sword, but also feel like they've gained a slight pressure. I don't know how else to put that. Actually, I'm really bored and messing about. Good reason to have supply thing. Maybe? I don't know. I don't know if I love that as much. Retainer versions. What? How many levels? I think Curse of Strahd goes up to 10, so I would probably want level 3, 5, 7, 9, maybe. Probably not even that much. I probably just want like 3, 6, 9. 3, 6, 9. The Wu Swang. One. Ba 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 ba. Boom. But the anagrams from evilness. Ooh. Wait. Mega Brain. Galaxy Brain. Ranks from evilness. Received word that she'd been in contact with Asmodeus or similar arch level. This is still when Zariel how would they ever sent her back when? This is back when Zariel was still good. When Zariel was still good. Mixed pack. She tried to make a pact with Asmodeus originally, but for some reason fell through. I'm not sure why. I would do that. So then this is definitely isn't. I think it's Tatiana, right? It has to all be Tatiana. I don't know. I like that idea of being like, I'm fucking evil, dude. Okay, so that's why they would have sent. That's why they would have sent an angel. That makes sense. Get in contact with Asmodeus. I don't know if Asmodeus is the right one. Asmodeus / art. Asmodeus is just the first one that comes to my head. I think Beelzebub's also on the table. I'm trying to think who would make a deal. But if I want to make her really scary, her potentially being able to make a deal with Asmodeus is pretty big news, right? Like that's like top dog. Maybe. I like this though. So let's make a page for the abbot. I think he's of Kresk. Kresk. If you want to see a really good Curse of Strahd campaign, I would definitely recommend High Rollers one. It was very good. It was very enjoyable. And it inspired me to do kind of my own homebrew of this because Mark did a fucking killer job with his one. It was very good. The tarot deck. This is not as useful. I guess what I could do is this is Divine Beast. Yep. Okay. Yeah, Divine Beasts are kind of I need to change the name because I don't really love it. They're kind of my version of like the spirits from Spirit Island mixed with like the I guess is it the Divine Beasts? The ones in Zelda with a bit of extra pizzazz. Oh no, don't do that. I must have renamed them. Divine Beasts. Zodiac? Question mark? Yeah. Okay, that's why it didn't work. Yep. Nope. Divine Beast. There we go. Cool. I really like the linking system. It works very well. Well, not that well, but not too bad. Homebrew mechanic, I suppose. Right. Yeah, that's fine. Maybe wait on this. I've been thinking about this. Maybe wait on this. Some stage dinner at the party. Maybe wait on this later. Just showing his presence. You know, right now. They're just gonna be level 3, right? Probably should wait until the dinner. But he should be like, good job. This is kind of a last thing. Yeah, so because one of the people that I was gonna run Curse of Strahd for wanted to be a not a lackey, but wanted to be a warlock of Strahd. And I was like, I don't know, rough enough as it is. I was saying that maybe they should actually be trying to gather the items because he needs them for some reason. I'm not sure why he would, but maybe. I do like this idea of an archfey. Do we have any good archfays? Archfey. Do we have any good? Oh, Yaga. That's funny. These are all way too big. It's fools. Who's this guy? Maybe. Or some. I don't know. I have to change that name if I'm picking him. Possible. Or some. I don't know. I'm also thinking maybe possible. Oh wait. Possible. Thing in yellow. Thing in yellow. Maybe. Trying to think of stuff I know that I could rip from that people don't want know too much about. That's basically what I'm doing. No, those are all too far gone. I need less information than more, to be honest. The dark powers maybe have nothing written about them. Actually, maybe they do. Let's have a look. Bum, 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 bum. What am I trying to do? I'm trying to look up vampire, because that brings me to the Amber Temple. I'm gonna see if the Amber Temple has a specific thing about. Oh wait. Oh shit, there's more. Fuck. Shit. Oh shit. Okay, wait 1 second. I missed some dark powers. I didn't realize. West, north. These ones are a little bit like these dark powers are so weak sauce. I know that they're like powerful spells and stuff, but like the Star of Secrets lets you cast Scrying. After using it 3 times it goes away. Terrible. Awful. Such bad. So boring. Like yeah. You're right. Okay. Unknown. And here we go. There's more. I do like that there's multiple sarcophagus though, but I think like half of these, but actually good, would have been way better. You know what I mean? Comes king. Oh my god. Didn't expect this to be as much copy pasting. I'm sorry about that. I didn't realize there was. I thought there was much less dark powers. Which I guess is good. I might be able to like take like half of these and push them into just one. Yogg Saron? Yogg the Invincible. Like this, you get 30 extra HP. Okay. Kind of weak. Kind of weak sauce, my guy. I'm glad I checked more on this though. South, east. Okay. Make sure no one's chatting. You know, I want to be missing the messages. I want to be missing the party. Put on. Like, because vampire gives you like immortality, so does the lichdom. Some of these give you 30 extra hit points for a month. Weak sauce. vanishes. This is not translating in well, which is great. Okay, so who's this? This is Riga. What I should just do, just for my own goddamn sanity. Let's do this, and then let's do Riga. Riga, Karhok, Yog. I probably end up making that Yog Saron because what I want to say every time that comes up. No, I didn't need to do that. I know I did that. This one, I'll do that. Vound. Need to I need to rewrite / concatenate a lot of these dark powers into more powerful fields. Some of them are very weak to us. Like in my head, the dark powers are like, world-ending things, or not world-ending, but like pretty bad. Like shit's bad. Like oh my god, there's even more. How many more is there? Trying to see, does the Amber Temple have like a... Oh, here's a history of the Amber Temple. It does, okay. I guess this also gives a reason for the abbot to maybe be here. Maybe to watch. Maybe also to watch on the Amber Temple, like Argon Vost. I spelled his name wrong. There's no Argo. Argon Vost. Who's doing? Maybe. Not sure. Okay. Do I want to have to do all of these guys? There's an Arcana lost in there. Definitely. That's the one I'll issue with some of like the pre-made adventures. I'm like, there's so much text, so much nonsense in here that's not really relevant. So there's Lich. What? Oh. That's kind of cool. Interesting. I didn't realize it was just a lich just vibing in the Emperor Temple. That's pretty cool, but also terrifying. It's just a random lich there. What? That's a mental game. I'm just gonna copy these ones in. I'm not gonna do them out. I'm too lazy for this. They're kind of weak sauce anyway, so I don't really care. Copy you. With them up for my own fucking sanity the next time. North, east. Oh my god, what is going on with this text? That's funny. That's funny. These ones. I think that's it then. Thank Jeebus. Thank Jeebus. But like some of these I definitely think could just be one, right? Like what does this one do? To get the free reincarnation, lame. He gets 3 reincarnates. I mean, that's cool, but like, vampire's better, right? I think that should be something else. 9-eyed spider. That spider, that could be put in with like the pox one or something. I think like you could mix, like you could make like 5, maybe 4 good great dark powers out of all the kind of other ones you have right now. You know what I mean? That's the main one though. Homebrew dark powers from the bones of the original ones, but make them stronger. Dark powers are meant to be wild, not for notes. About Kresk. I don't want to leave that up on the screen too long because it's not mine. So is that really all I had on Tatiana? Is there anything else I needed to do? Because like, this is the thing, right? Ooh, sorry, I'm very tired. This is the thing. So I need to play this in my head. In place in my head that I didn't do any of these changes. Like if they, because they're only going to meet Irina at the start, and Strahd's still going to be a creep, and he's still going to want her, and he's still going to do all the nonsense to get her, right? But that's the whole point, is that the player should have no idea that I redid this thing until they start maybe getting to Bravenloft, or until they start talking to more people or getting more information. So, you know, it should basically play out the exact same way, and like I probably won't even need these notes for like 10 sessions or something. Or any, do you know, that kind of thing? I shouldn't need it. But I should, you know, start putting out seeds in eventually. And it's more just for me at the end, because like what's Strahd's stat block is weak, my guy. Weak. That's kind of like, you know what I mean? I'm very tired. Sorry about that. Like he's quite weak. There should, I guess there should be, I'll put this down here. I'm not gonna force this if it's not. If Irina is not at the final fight against Strahd, Vampire just fights by itself. Like I still want them to have the big, oh shit, there's a second phase kind of thing. Like his body starts going, and then boom, Vampire busts out. Vampire. It's probably meant to be pronounced vampire, but I think vampire sounds better, like here. Just by itself. Or does it run out? Maybe I could, or does fly off to Irina? Could be a fun reveal when they try to go after to chase after it. I hate taking away agency from the players, so I want them to be able to stop it. They could stop it. They could stop it from leaving out. Up to, I guess, up to their discretion, right? Discretion? Oh, okay. I didn't expect myself to split right. So, I think that's okay. I'm trying to think. If Madame Ava, we would recognize the girl if they bring Marina to her. Maybe she cast, like if she's casting the curse, then could pull, I guess, then could pull Hume's or be assassinated. But that breaks Strahd's treaty with the Vistani. Which I guess, I mean, he probably would, right? Like, you know, it's one of those things where I could always say, it's like, he didn't break anything. Vampire pushed him to, you know, Vampire controlled or whatever, you know, that's kind of nuts. Um, one chart, one with a master plan. I like this. I think this mostly works. I want to know what she actually wanted to do. That's one thing I need to figure out. What she actually needed to do. Get killed her after learning of their deeds / plans. Why also? Why not Rod? Maybe Rod write him down. Afterwards, afterwards as vengeance. What explain a lot? Vengeance. Weird enough. Oh man, this just makes me want to watch the High Rollers Curse of Strahd again. That shit was good. That's so fucking funny. I love DS, but what else I loved? I don't remember his name. Dog's Bonnie was good. I'm trying to remember Trot's other character. I don't remember his name. The Meyer was good too. I liked Meyer. That was fun. Oh, this song is like super quiet. Interesting reason. Boom, 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 boom. I wonder if I had any notes about Vecna, because I'm probably gonna have to rewrite Vecna now, right? Because everyone's gonna have seen Stranger Things, and I'm like, oh, I can't use Vecna now for it. Or I can, but it needs to be very different. It needs to be very unique. I really liked Colville's take on Vecna, that with the hand at least being able to pull stuff from the other dimension. Or I think it was the hand in the eye. I liked that. That was a cool idea. I don't know how you'd implement that, but I definitely think, like, you know, shit's gonna be real bad and it's gonna pull out like a Tarask. Okay. I think I might be running out of steam on Strahd for now. I mean, I guess I'll finish cleaning this up, I suppose. I don't know much else to do. But I might do some of my own homebrew work now, I suppose. Because this is fun. Like, you can cast lightning bolt 3 times. Whoa. It's so bad. It's so, like, I mean, I guess they're meant to be like a level 1 to 10 party, right? But it's so not cool for the negatives. I mean, I guess the negatives aren't that, but I don't know. If you're making fucking deals with something called the Dark Powers in an Amber Temple that has a lich in it, I don't know. I feel like you should probably go somewhere else. Like, you know, you can just learn how to cast lightning bolts. It's not that bad. Oh. Unintelligible. Not even worth suggestions. Well, that's basically what vampires should do. It makes you a fucking vampire. I'll take it. You can just go away. Something else I might look at stealing some stuff from is probably not directly from Mistletoe, but I don't know if anyone's watched Mistletoe, but Mistletoe's very cool. Joe Fudge runs it. He's got some cool peeps in it. But what am I trying to say here in my brain? They do loads of god things. I know a decent amount of some mythologies, so maybe we look at getting stuff from mythos. I think I might do that for my own campaign, my homebrew stuff. So this is Zurin Ola. This is Daikane, Savnok, Tarek, Arachne, Tarek, 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 Medes. Drizzlash. Oh no. No. Dalvernar. Dalvernar? That sounds like fucking Simlish. Simlish. Xantras. Beep. Beep. Archimedes, Stavnok, Hurricane, Lunala. Okay. Cool. So we got a lot of the I think I've got most of the hollows in, or the hollows with dark powers. Okay. Any of his reflections. Okay. I think I'm gonna take a small break, get a drink, 'cause I'm a bit knackered. And I think I might do some homebrew stuff then, we'll see. But I'm gonna leave this up in case anyone wants to look at it, you know. I'm probably not gonna publish this, but it's still mine, so you don't you know, just be nice. But go have a look, vibe, and I'll be back. Okay, we're back. Sorry for the small, longer break. 1 second, I'm just gonna quickly fix this now because I've fucked it to make it nice and viewable. I thought of two things. One thing about this, and one thing I saw on Twitter because I was on the old tweet. Something I should. So I'm trying to think. Like I was like, I haven't really watched. I've watched some Curse of Strahd campaigns, and I've watched a lot of normal D&D. Need to find a way so that party pursue other interests while doing Curse of Strahd. Because like I'm just trying to think, like watch a lot of Curse of Strahd campaigns, and definitely kind of it's like cool, and it kind of dips. I think that's purely just because they've run out of places to go. Not like there's lots of places to go in Barovia, but like I just mean it as in. I'm trying to think of an example. Like in like Critical Role, like season 2, when they randomly become pirates, you don't have an opportunity to do that in Curse of Strahd because you're locked in Barovia. Like in CR S2, when they I should put this in, randomly become pirate. You don't get the opportunity to do those kinds of things when locked in Barovia. So I'm kind of like, do I need to make Barovia bigger? Does it need to be bigger? Do I need to let them leave? But if they leave, then what's the incentive? Can they leave? They leave? What's the incentive? To stay otherwise. You know what I mean? I'm kind of like, not sure. There's enough in Barovia, but it's just it can be very draining to just. Do you know what I mean? And it's like a side game. I don't know. And the other thing I saw, which I'm actually gonna quickly try and link to, so give me 1 second. I'll put it in the out chat. It was on my Twitter. Twitter.com. Because Matthew Mercer just posted it. And it was his voice lines of him in Kindred. Him as Wolf from Kindred, which is one of the characters in League of Legends. Which I will say this. I probably never gonna play MOBAs, but like Dota seems like a better MOBA to play. But oh my god, League of Legends lore is fucking killer, dude. But there was a really good line in it that I really liked. That I think could be actually work for one of my gods. I've got a lost, got a knowledge. These are the old gods. Or parts of the gods. I'm still trying to figure out my actual full pantheon. Okay, so now gods of death. I really like. There's a certain line in this. Oh my god, hold on. This. This is a really good line. Like I gotta give props. I might, if I'll see if I can find it. I just want to find it because I think playing it would be fine. Okay, here we go. This is the line. And it's really, it's Matthew Mercer, and it's I'm not sure the actress who does Lamb, but it's very good. There's this line about them. All right, 1 second. I have pause.
Lamb, tell me a story. There was once a pale man with dark hair who was very lonely.
Why was it lonely?
All things must meet this man, so they shunned him.
Did he chase them all?
He took an axe and split himself in two, right down the middle.
So he would always have a friend.
So he would always have a friend.
That's it, because I'm probably going to get copyright strike for that anyway. But isn't that such a good line? And that's meant to be, I think, about God or something. I'm not really sure. I don't know too much about it, but I have the line now. Okay. Got the thing. There was a man with dark hair who was very lonely. Why was he lonely? I really like that. I really like that sentiment. So having two gods of death, down. I'm down for that. Because basically anything I see that's cool, I'm like, oh, I can do that. Like my god of two goddesses of luck, which is good and bad luck, which I think is basically, I'm not sure, probably from multiple things, but the thing I think of most of all is from American Dragon. Basically, the two girls from that. Yeah, some of these are probably, I need to go back in and make something out of them. But I like this line as well from one of the micro science fiction stories. I like that one. But I think I was going to do for this one. And then I think these are some of my own, Tempest's, and I think Lunea and Selene, and I think Pator might be mine. I'm not sure. I think Pator is someone else's, but Selene is definitely mine, but it's probably copied from something else. But yeah, I just saw that and I was like, "Fuck, I need to put that in," because that was pretty cool. I'll put the music back on now. Sorry about that. I forgot. What do I do now? Maybe we just have a small stream, short stream today. Maybe. I just want to check. Is anyone streaming? Okay. Let me see. What can I work on here? These are all my things. That's fine. Good evil guys. That's fine. These are some adventures ideas I have. A concordance. So, this is kind of one of my one-shot ideas where they're attacked. It's basically like a theft thing. You can read it if you want. But what I had an idea for the hot start. Hot start. They're skydiving. And then, while falling, flashbacking to their meeting with the Grand Finster. And concordance. Oh. See, okay. Flashbacking to the meeting with Grand Finster. They fall. Get attacked by griffins. There's something in the sky. And then Featherfall tokens. Featherfall tokens, or one spellcasters was given a Featherfall. Yeah. I keep thinking of bronze, but I actually think that should be blue now. There's a dragon guarding it. That's fine. Horus from Doom. Yeah, this is my rewrite of the Red-Handed Doom. Escape from Elturel is responding to any of this. Yep. So this is basically a skill challenge. It's a reskin of Matt Koval's Escape from Battle for Escape. Oh. Escape from Black Bottom. What Signs of Time? Oh, that's fine. Yep. But the Codex, which is another MCDM product, which I don't think I can share, unfortunately. So Sadness Patron. Oh, Warlock again. I'm sorry, I don't know whose art that is. I wish I did. I would share. But these are just kind of my notes there. Just conversions I was looking at doing. Yeah, that's fine. I guess one of the things I could do, because I need to get some names. So I guess like admin, right? Names, right? So Maple. I just need names, like a list of just generic names. You know what I mean? Insert, right? History. So I need. I'm not really doing a Viking analog. I don't think. Maybe like Celtic. More Celtic / Gaelic than Viking. Medieval. I think there's a split of all the elves between each nation. Why is that? That actually is a good question. Because I don't think I've shown this at any point, but I do have a map. This is slightly out of date because I have one on my wall that I've just been drawing on. It's kind of split, but there's elves in kind of basically every quadrant, so it's actually a good question. Why are they split? So history. Oh, this is wrong. Native American analog. I think this is original analog. Then it's pre-spell plague, and it's the Japanese analog. I need to come up with names for these, which is actually something I should do. So, what is this? This is just questions, I suppose. I need to come up with a calendar, map, zodiacs. Oh, I'm losing my mind. Oh, so let's see. I'm trying to think. Like, let's see. Japanese. A tip that I heard in, I think it was Koval's stream. I don't know, someone's stream. So just look up people from that period. Japanese emperors. Because basically the idea is that I liked Koval's idea of having like an Ajax figure where it's like a conqueror, but I wanted it. I like the idea for my analog stuff I know quite a bit about is Japanese stuff. I know I wouldn't say great depth, but I know a wide amount, and so I'm gonna try and steal that, and make it. So I wanted to be the Jade Empress, but I need to figure out her analog. Oh, I should probably change this to, I guess, just homebrew. Homebrewing. I guess it's like world building. World building. Games. Did that wrong. Okay, so let me see. Like Jade Empire is a terrible name. It's very bad. But I needed something to call it because it's just getting very difficult to refer to. I don't need these anymore. What I do need is this. So Emperor Tsukio. Takara. I mean, I guess you guys can look at this. This is just Wikipedia. I don't think this is bad. Basically, just looking up Wikipedia and who's what. Empress Koken. Empress Gensho. Empress Genmei. Genmei is not too bad. Maybe. Go Sakura Machi. Go Sakura Machi. I'm probably mispronouncing all of these names, by the way, so Ooh, here we go. Any names here? Not as many as I was hoping. Tochi. Fujiwara. Fujiwara. That's just gonna remind me of Love is War, so I don't know what it's gonna do. I don't know. Princess Reishi. Rishi? Koshi. Hariko. Kuniko. I don't know what these words mean. I will say that. I am just a scrub. Okan. Amen. Heimei. Wada. Masako. Oh, okay. These are the actual empresses of Japan. The rest war. Jingu. These mythology women. I don't know. Urin Shinto. Amaterasu. Himiko. Ben 10. Bend. That's kind of weird. Ben 10. Inari. Inari. Empress Inari. Shameless. Shamaness. Shameless. Himiko. Hey, Lunar Wolf. What's going on? Just doing some homebrewing. How you doing? I'm trying to get some names because I have some homebrew stuff, but I don't have any appropriate names. I'm trying to find some Japanese names because some of the history of my world has Japanese elements, so I need some. I think Himiko's actually is this in Shinto. What is Shinto? Oh, it's a religion. I was doing a bit of Curses of Strahd rewriting earlier, but kind of ran out of steam on that. You're stumped and you're going insane over it. What's wrong? Lay it out, Lunar. What's going on? What's the deal? Genmei. Genmei. Don't know. Some colors. No. I guess this. Maybe some spirits. That might not be a bad idea. Your character? You're stumped and I'm... Wait, what's going on with your character? Something happened in some campaign or are you trying to make your character? Make. Okay. Wait, what's stumping you? What's the deal? I don't know. Struggling with what? Race? Class? I don't know the game you're planning on making or joining, I suppose. Nyobu. Nyobo? I think I heard that somewhere else though. Surara. No, like that. I think Inare. Lay it on me, Lunar. What's the deal? Himiko. I don't know. Repeat history. Wait a minute. Yeah, here we go. This is what I want. I just want a big long list of names. Gozen, maybe. Barry. She's an actress. Akiko. That's two. I don't know. Masako. Yozano. Sadako. No. Nope. Nothing. Give me like a big long list, please. Nothing. Murasaka. Empress Murasaka. Murasaki. Empress Murasaki. Empress Inari. No. Names. Yes. Oh no, this is already one I've seen. Fuck, man. Hey, Glorious Zote. What's up? Trying to get some names for my homebrew stuff. How you been doing? Okay, here we go. Useful. Yo. I was doing a Curse of Strahd rewrite earlier, but can't write anything with that. Yeah, I know that I've used fantasy name generator sometimes too, but it just doesn't work a lot of the time. Unfortunately, I feel like I feel like it spouts out gibberish to me a lot of the time, which is unfortunate. So I'm trying to just find some just real names that mean things. I just need some strong names. Okay, here we go. Your group has a Storm Herald Barb, Hexblade Gunslinger tank. Oh, okay. Gunslinger, as in I assume Mercer's Gunslinger. Paladin. Oh my god. My DM. So you have a Storm Herald Barb, okay, unkillable Barb, Hexblade Gunslinger, a Paladin. So wait, when you're saying Paladin, Divine Soul Sorcerer, and a Celestial Warlock, are you saying that they're all? Is that what they're picking, or they're just that's what they're deciding between? Because the triple multiclass is a lot. I mean, I guess the thing I see, if you're just going purely on party composition, don't have a healer. I mean, I guess Divine Soul and Celestial Warlock are a bit of healer. I mean, yeah, Paladin's a bit of a healer, but it's not that good of a healer. Also, I don't think a Gunslinger is going to be that much of a tank. I mean, a Hexblade maybe, but not that much of a tank. I mean, you could just be pure DPS, right? Or you could go pure support. Yeah, it depends. I don't know your DM's homebrew, so I can't really give you much advice. Like, I don't know. Like, I had a D&D game like last week, and it was just a one shot. You know, it's I don't know if there's any sets or anything like that. But Hexblade. I mean, what classes do you like? At the end of the day, I suppose. Like, what do you like? Because there's loads of stuff. You could be a bard. You could be a monk. Monk's useful. You could lock down stuff. You could do range with that. Bard. You could do loads of support. Rinko. I think is that a suggestion for a name? Into DPS, but I know. Sahi. Rinko. Empress Rinko. I'm not sure. Just trying to figure it out. Because basically the idea in my homebrew is that I'm trying to build some history into it. So the previous age, basically the human nation was essentially led by an empress. So I'm trying to figure out her name. You want a DPS, but you don't know. Okay, you want a DPS? I mean, probably not. Well, it depends on the type of bard. Maybe do you have any ideas for the character? Like, as in what you want the character to be, rather than just pure mechanics? Because, I mean, Thanks for the suggestions as well, Glorious. I appreciate it. Rinko. Sawa. Empress Sawa. I don't know. Empress Momo. Natsu. It was a Nari, but I think a Nari is a bit. People might know that. Take, Tama. Don't know. Okay, 16th century. Hey, here we go. Loads of names. Like I'm trying to think of what DPS classes I might have a list of my classes. Yeah, I was gonna do a monk. That was a what's it called? Astral Self Monk. That was pretty cool. Gonna be pretty cool. Divination wizards are useful. I like that. I was gonna be an artificer. You could do a rogue. You could go pure like mega, assassin rogue. That's a possibility. That deals a lot of damage. Yamauchi. Toida. Tachibana. Empress Tachibana. Yeah, not really. As if it comes to come before. I mean, I think there's a certain amount of you just kind of need to accept it and just kind of go with it. Yoko, Empress Yoko. I would probably go Yoko, but I think Yoko is a bit of an overused name. Hayakawa. Sorry, I know you're trying to suggest names, Glorious. I'm very particular about my names. That's why I'm doing this. I think you just kind of have to accept some of the names sooner. But I will probably write down these names because I do actually have a name list. I just have names that I need to write in. These aren't meant to be specific to the period. These are just names because I don't have an actual list of names. Wrinkle's a pretty good name. I like that one. I'll probably go Sawa. I don't know if I go Yoko. That's fair. fair. Okay. But yeah, like with the character, I think you just kind of need to pick. Like, I guess this is what I generally do. I try and come up with the backstory rather than the thing. Like, well, I'd be like, what do I want to play? Like, less about what would be useful for the party or anything, but like, what do I want to do? Like last thing I played was a Twilight Domain Cleric. That was fun. And I purely picked that because I was like, oh, I have so many cool ideas for like flavor and like backstory stuff rather than it could be useful in that fight. One that's pretty useful is I think like the Fire Cleric, or there's a specific type of cleric that deals a lot of damage. You can like max out a fireball. It just deals a hell of damage. But Trainee, Nikita, Tsuno. What was I think? Tachibana, Sasaki, Lady Sanjo, Lady Shigashi. Oh, Shigashi's not a bad name. Shigashi. Lady Shigashi. Empress Shigashi. Maybe. It's fine. Honestly, the people I'm probably making this fight probably already gonna know the difference. Let's be real. Empress Shigashi? Question mark? I need to do this for a couple of other periods anyway. Mazu, Otomo, Empress Shibana, Shigashi, Gome, Tachibana. I think I might add that to my other list. Ogame. But I mean, that sounds like it's going to be a fairly wild group dinner. It's going to be great because fucking Stormhail Bards just don't die. And Hexblade Gunslinger is going to be mega damage. And if that's a triple multi-class, it's going to be mental. It's going to be wild. Maybe Aka? Acha? Migari. Taking Empress Migari. Migari's not about it. Migari. May. May Sai. May Sai. Shashimono. Shashimono. I feel like I've heard that name before. Oh, thanks for the follow, Lunar. It scared me for a second. Like, so appreciate that. I feel like I heard that name before. Shashimono. No. Oh. Oh, it's the banners. That's actually pretty cool. I like that. I like that. Shashimono. Need to decide on those. Okay, so I think that's probably decent enough for that one. So I also need to come up with Greek/Roman names for my kind of that time period. I need Native American names, and I need to figure out what I want my Eberron names to be. Aoki. I don't know how to pronounce that last one. I don't know what Eberron should be. Because Eberron's like steampunk, but I don't know. Because it's technically like Spell Plague in my mind is just Aoki. Greek/Roman. Good rulers but are dead, such dying now the Jade Empire is further than the boundaries. Yeah. So basic idea is that from what I'm trying to figure it out now. I'm trying to nail this all down. I'm still roughing in a map basically. Yeah, so it's kind of a Native American kind of start, then shoots into Eberron before the Spell Plague basically kills that. So we kind of go from like really like low tech, basically no tech, to super high tech, to super high tech like Magitech or whatever, to none of that, back to Japanese, up to Greek and Roman. Ayuki. I see. Ayuki. Okay. You. Okay. Greek/Roman. So, this is the fun part. I'm trying to freaking get Roman names. I might put Inari on this as well because I like Inari. Inari. Oh no, I mean I just don't know how to pronounce all Japanese words, unfortunately. So what I need to figure out with this is I need to go like with Theseus, right? And you're like, oh, you're going to Theseus? That's stupid. No, this is where you go. You pick Theseus and you pick some random fucking place on his page. Let's go to this guy, and then we just keep going down until you get to someone that you're like, who's this? I've never heard of this person before. It's a secret. Artemis, yes, I've heard of that. Lachesis. Also, I'm probably pronouncing all of these wrong as well, so be prepared for Moire. Clotho, Athropos. Decima. What is this? Oh, it's one of the fates. I don't know this at all. Should have Heracles. Okay, let's go back. Fates is too well known. I want less known. Here we go. Panacea. Hegel. Machion. Oh, Machion's not a better dude. Names. Machion. Aristodama. No idea. Thanatos. Yeah, I know. Aratus. I like Aratus. I'm trying to get slightly more less known names, which unfortunately due to Hades, everyone's gonna know Thanatos' name now. Epion. That's fine. Yeah, that's a fairly famous name. Admetus. I like that, but I kind of actually want it to be Admentus. Admentus, I think sounds better. Admetus Machion. Admetus. His mother was identified as Clymen, Reclamine. Met his wife. I'll get this. I don't remember that NCDs. As Ray. Ray's not bad. Ray. Imshgashi, Imshmigiri, Shashimono, Tachibana. I think I like Shigashi. I'll come back to that. I need to ruminate on those. Me picking out names is a disaster. I'm so bad at it. Give me like any of those like fucking Sims games or like an MMO or anything. I'm like, oh no, I'd be here for like an hour coming up with a name. I don't want to go that far. Let's see. Aegis. Pandoan. Alice. Nisus. Lycos. Your own. Your group has you in a deadlock on ideas. Yeah, I mean it's tough. I think you just unfortunately you just got to kind of figure out what you want to do. Really, if you had an idea for what, like, I don't know, have you got like, has a DM given you like any idea of what the campaign's gonna be about? Because you could just build it towards like the job, I guess. You know what I mean? Are you guys like meant to be heroes, or does like an anti-villain campaign? I think like I don't know. I'm trying to think what I want to be. I like monks. Monks are pretty good. They're pretty fun. You get a lot of movement. Artificer could be fun. I like Artificer, because gives you the flexibility with the magic items. But I don't know if you like Artificers or not. I think Artificers are pretty cool. So, Nisus. I think Nisus. What I might just do is I'm just gonna move these over here, because I think that I don't know why I put them in here. My brain is failing me. What I should do is move these down. There. Let's move Rinko down. Japanese. I guess like just do N/A. Okay, so you Admentus Ray Greek, Roman. I need to look up some Roman people to see the difference. Probably not gonna Strabo. No, what? His name was Meta. Rexenor, Metis, Dia, Tyron, Nisus. Delphi. Oh, that's actually a location. I don't want that. I want the Oracle of Delphi. Pythia. What about you? Do you have any juicy names for me? Minos. Industrial / medieval version of the film Prince of Egypt. Industrial / medieval version of the Prince of Egypt. Oh, is that the plot for your game? Industrial / medieval version of the film of... That sounds pretty cool. Okay, if that's the kind of baseline that they gave you. Industrial / medieval version of the film Prince of Egypt. Oh. Okay. Blade, gunslinger. So I'm guessing it's like partly steampunk. if you got like a gunslinger and it's slightly industrial. So artificer could work. Honestly, give me 1 second. D&D class. What was I doing? Yes. Okay. Polycepher Leslie. I probably butchered that, but terrible. One thing you could do, I suppose, rather than going like class down, maybe pick class last. What, like, these are just the generic backgrounds, but like, do any of these backgrounds? These are just the backgrounds that I think are the normal thing. Like, what if it's Prince of Egypt? What, like folk hero could be good, gladiator could be good. A marine's basically just gladiator again. Sage, sailor, pirate. A lot of these could work depending on the location. If you like pick this and like pick your race, I don't know, like do you have a preference for a race? These could work. The Ravnica's, if your stuff is a slightly more industrial, the Ravnica stuff could work. Ravnica is quite cool. That's based on the Magic the Gathering factions. Can I bring this back up for a second? So I don't know. Armor is pretty cool. I like that. Artillerist, if you want to just damage, it's not a bad artificer version. I already have a barb, so that's fine. I'm not really sure about the bards. I haven't played too many of those. Bloodhunter, you could be Bloodhunter. That's Mercer's class. Clerics are always useful. You could be like a Grave Cleric or something like that. Those are quite useful. I think what Grave Cleric gets the cool ASMR or Changeling. That's pretty cool. Oh, pieces. ASMR. Interesting. I haven't actually seen the changelings information. I assume you can shape change. Yeah, that makes sense. Charisma scores up. So I mean, charisma's up. So sorcerer, sorcerer's up there. But I mean, you don't really need to do that. You need to be a sorcerer first. You can do whatever. I don't know. Is this the one that gives you the thing? This is quite useful if you want like DPS stuff. I don't know how much you want to be the one doing DPS or you want to enable other people to do DPS. This one basically lets you do a crit, essentially a crit of damage. So you can be like, yo, I want to crit this person, and they get crit. Trying to think here. Bloodhunter's good. This is a risk/reward. So if you have a healer, that might not be a bad idea. I think Travis is playing this in Critical Role, and Molly, Taliesin played it last season. Druid, you could be a druid. Druids are pretty useful. Circle of the Moon is, as per use, the strongest. Could just be a straight fighter. I think Rune Knights are pretty cool. Rune Knights are pretty useful. Echo Knights is also cool. Using the custom Origin and Feat. Origin and Feat. Bar Changeling, is it? Echo Knight's useful because you can make duplicates of yourself. And then you can like attack with them, so you can deal more DPS, and like then you can Action Surge and even do more DPS, which is useful. Rune Knight lets you like you can make yourself bigger and stuff like that. You like get runes, which is useful. I think Scold from the races in general. Oh, I see. Thank you, memorizing Cobra. Thank you. I hadn't heard about that. I assume that's probably the new D&D stuff. Yeah. Okay, that's fair. Yes, you can kind of do whatever you want then. That's fair. Yeah, so Skull's this in God Forged. I think it's God Forged. You can get different. You can basically have different runes, and they give you loads of different things. Which there's a bit too many of these to go through, but you can have a look if you want in your own time. Echo Knights from Wildmount, so it's you can like it basically has like 1 HP, but you can like teleport with it, and you can attack with it, and it can make reactions for you, so it's useful. Arcane Archer, I checked out and I didn't really like. You just go basic bitch champion and just crit on the 19, which is it's pretty useful. Monk's useful. Monk's always useful. Way of the Astral Self lets you you have reach, which is useful. 4 elements is kind of weak sauce. I personally I don't really like that one very much. Sun Soul lets you be fucking Goku. You can laser blast people. You already have a paladin, I suppose. Rangers, depending on the thing you're doing, if any of these specifically line up, I know that you're doing like a Prince of Egypt thing, but like if you know, hey, we're going to be fighting loads of stuff in the Fae or loads of interdimensional things or anything like that, like I think a Horizon Walker. This is a very useful, like if you're playing like a Planescape game, Horizon Walker is useful because it's specifically for hunting planar thing. Anything like that. Do you know what I mean? So that. But again, Horizon Walker is fairly shit if you're not playing a planar game. It could just be a rogue. Rogue's useful. Having an assassin just fucking crit at the very beginning just destroys everything. I think Phantom Rogue's pretty cool too. You can like change your things. You can change your proficiencies around, which is useful. And you can this lets you deal you can like split your. You can deal sneak attack damage and then deal it to someone else, which is useful. Sorcerer's pretty cool. Aberrant Mind, I think, is the. Just go Assassin, Gloomstalker, multiclass. Maybe. I have literally no idea what that combo does, but I imagine it's fairly strong. I mean, you could do Coffee Lock, which is mental, but this lets you basically like slightly read minds and stuff, which is useful. Is it Storm Sorcery? Am I thinking of Storm Sorcery, or am I thinking of oh, thank you for the follow, Arrow? I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Thank you for the follow. Hope you've been enjoying. Just checking out, doing some D&D stuff, trying to help people make some classes, hopefully. You already have one of these. You do Wizard. Just go plain Wizard. I quite like Divination Wizards, but that's just me. I remember checking out the War Wizard, and that seemed pretty cool. I don't know what Blade Singing is. I haven't actually checked out Blade Singing, but I know that that's from something else. But yeah, it depends. Like if you have like a theme you want to go for, sure. But if you want like just pure DPS, I imagine there's some broken ass build out there you can get. But generally, I just kind of go for the whatever I feel like playing at the time. Way of the Ascendant Dragon. I don't even know what this is. I can close all these now. Okay, so you basically going to be slightly like a Dragonborn, which isn't as cool. But maybe it could be good. But yeah, I don't know. Really comes down to what you want to do. Trickster, Assassin. Clockwork Swordsman to be decent. Ooh, way too far down. Chill. Bladesing. Bladesinger is from Sword Coast. Okay, it was republished in Tasha's Cauldron. Okay, basically Battle Wizard. Yeah. Okay, interesting. Isn't it? Oh, okay. I thought it was you could make the weapon flip. I think I'm thinking of a different thing. But it's basically like combat wizard or melee combat wizard, I suppose. But I mean, this is kind of the same thing, but I guess there's no weapon in this. You can just shield better. Blade Singer always sounds really cool, and then I kind of read it. I'm like, it's okay. It's pretty good, but it's not my favorite. I really want to try out Echo Knight at some point. Echo Knight sounds super cool. And I saw, is it Stars? I know that one of the, I think Willoughby in Mistletoe is playing Circle of Stars, which this is kind of useful. It lets you, you can pick one of these and like, you basically can't fail a wisdom check or a knowledge check. Well, you can, but probably not. It's pretty cool. What was I doing? I had 2 ideas, but not sure how. I mean, give them out, shout them out. If you know, maybe we can talk through them and stuff. Like, because I had a couple ideas for that game I was in it like 2 weeks ago, and I eventually just kind of, once you start committing to one, you can start kind of, once you, what was it? When I started committing to the Twilight Cleric I played, I you know, you could start making justifications for everything else that you needed for it. So it gets easier once you kind of figure out what you want to start with. I'm gonna just be back in just 1 second. Just give me 1 second. Okay, I am back. Sorry for that. Oh, microphone's way away. That's something I need to take care of. Okay, so what was I doing? I was picking out names. Right. I need to figure out some Native American names as well at some point. But yeah, so I can get rid of this. Again, I think this is from Final Fantasy. I believe that's where I put that from. Monk to, oh, it's a wait, you're doing a level 20 campaign? Jeez. Okay. Monk to Blade Singer 18 or an Ascendant Dragon Ghost Slayer Bloodhunter. Monk 2. Why are you dipping into Monk for 2? That's my question. What does that get you? You get 2 key points? Is that? You get. Oh, I see. I guess. But on my unarmored defense is level. You only need to dip in 1 level for unarmored defense, not 2. I guess, maybe. Yeah, but I mean, if you're gonna be splitting between Blade, like what does Blade Singer need? Like, let's just have a look at this because I haven't actually read this. But you're only gonna get 10 extra feet. Like, I don't know if you need 10 extra feet. Right, you only get 10. What does this get you? Get AC, because this already gives you 10 extra feet. So I should get 20. But yeah, interesting. I didn't realize it was for a level 20 game. Sorry. I thought you were just doing like a normal campaign. Darn herring. You can enter intelligence modifier. I mean, maybe. I can't remember what does base wizard give you for level 20. Like, what's the capstone for wizard? No, that's not that good. Probably not worth getting that. Um, you just lose out on another 7th. I mean, yeah, I mean that could definitely work. I'd say. An Ascendant Dragon, Ghost Slayer, Blood Hunter. Ascendant Dragon, Blood Hunter, Ghost Slayer. Ascendant Dragon. Was that one of these? Was that one of those? I just remember. Dragon. Oh, I see. I'm trying to remember. Does this use weapon chance blight? You have resistance. Well, my only suggestion, I guess, with the dedicated campaign, if it like is in, it's probably it's a decent idea to think about getting to level 20, but like I've never gotten to a campaign that's level 20, so I would definitely go for what you want to play now, not with what you hope you will have at level 20, because I don't think a lot of campaigns make it to level 20, unfortunately. I don't think that's the norm, which is just unfortunate, but I think it's just the reality. Or some form of gunslinger. I mean, gunslinger could be cool. Like you could definitely talk to the other player that wants to be gunslinger kind of thing, and you guys, that's fair. But if it's for actual play, do you know what I mean? Like there's no point you suffering because you're like, oh, I want to be this level 20 character 3 years from now, rather than just being like, oh, I could just play that what I would enjoy now. You know what I mean? But yeah, no, I mean, theory crafting could be fun for the sake of theory crafting, but if it's what you're going to be playing and you're going to be stuck with, set it to 20 campaign. So wait, are you starting at level 20? Is that what you're saying? Or it's going to go to level 20? Because I mean, sure. I mean, I would, any DM I've played with hopes that their campaign's going to get to level 20, but it's unlikely. Takes a while. Unless they're just going to like blast you through the levels. Which maybe. Depends on what they want to do. This is kind of cool. You can go into the ethereal plane. That's not too bad. It'd basically be a ghost. Going ghost. Okay. You got flying speed. That's useful. Flying speed's always helpful. A dedicated weapon, I suppose. But yeah, no, I mean, I think those are all decent ideas. Sorry, what I was saying about the gunslinger that I think I forgot what I was talking about is you could talk with the other gunslinger, or the person who potentially wants to play gunslinger, and the two of you could be like, come in as like a duo of gunslingers. I think that could be fun. You know what I mean? You want to talk to the other players too and be like, yo, you could have fun kind of tied in backstory, which could, might be fun. That's what I did. After the game I played 2 weeks ago, when I was back in college, I was playing a Hexblade, and I had my backstory tied in with, we had a Shadow Sorcerer, so we were kind of tied together because of the Shadowfall thing, and it was nice. It was interesting. But I mean, I think those are all decent ideas. Like, I guess it depends, with the Blade Slinger, or I guess it could work either way. Basically, what would you want to start with? Because you're probably going to be starting at level 1, maybe level 3. It depends on what your DM's doing. Not sure. I'm going to close all these because I don't need them all open. Close you more. That's actually not a good idea. We're going. You're starting at level 5. So, I mean, you could, if you wanted to do that split, you could already have dipped into monk. You could be like a level 3 Bladesinger and a level 2 monk to start off with. and you could just keep progressing in Bladesinger, and your character wouldn't you wouldn't have to make a justification of why you dipped into one thing or another. You just already have been dipped in. I don't know. I actually don't know too much about the gunslinger as a class. I know from Critical Role, but that's about it. I don't know if there's like a WotC version of it yet. There probably is, I assume. But you could also do the same dip with the Ascended Dragon versus the Ghost Lair. That could be fun. Virgil's not a bad name. It's a bit overdone, but Virgil's not a bad name. Virgil. Good old Devil May Cry. I'm just depending on how industrial your campaign's going to be. You could do like some fancy stuff with the Bladesinger where like it's flavored as like a mechanical, like a magitech thing, rather than a purely magic based. You could kind of be like, oh, I'm slightly for flavor wise, you could doing it tech wise rather than just purely magic. Same with like the dragon thing. Like the Ascended Dragon seems to just give you like some dragon bits. You could like literally have like the equivalent of like Blue Beetle, but like a blue dragon or something like thing attached to you, giving you the abilities. I don't know how much tech is going to be involved in an industrial / medieval version of the Prince of Egypt film. I don't know. What am I looking up here? I'm looking for names. So let me see. Let's pick you. Hello, friend. Persia? No, that's a place. Idris. Maloshan? Malosha? Sicilian? Polite. That's what. Polite. There's no names in here. This is unfortunate. And I will probably end stream soon enough because it is getting late here. It is almost midnight. Late boy hours. Be tired. I might do a recap over the Curse of Strahd thing because I'm not really finding more names. And then I'll probably be finishing. Oh, not finishing. I'll be continuing Elden Ring tomorrow because I've been playing Elden Ring as well. So it'll be fun. We'll see. I might do another one of these streams next week, but I might do some painting or some coding. We should see. Like Herdis. That's not a bad name. Like Herdis. Like Herdis. What is this? Logoroth. I want to say logo, but it's probably like Logoroth. I can't pronounce that. I have no idea. I'll use a speechwriter. Okay. Oh, here we go. Okay, I like that, but I don't like how it's written. Dinarius. Hyperready. Essayist isn't too bad. Grab you. How do you guys do anything? Treasure of Alexander. Fine. Every time I think of Alexander, like Alexander the Great, I just fucking think of Moon Knight because of the fucking bit. I think like over he was one of the blah blah blah. Okay. Names. Ayatollah. No. Ayatollah. I think that's a food. You tell I'm losing my mind. Philip Macedonian. Macedonians. Trinity College, Cambridge. What? at the Trinity College in Dublin. I was like, what? What? Yeah. Peonia, Cleable. We steal names left, right, and center here. Because man, Retark. Caliastrus. Calistratus. Calistratus. Jesus Christ. Having a stroke. Calistratus. I like that name. That's a one of those for me. Calistratus. Ooh. I look completely different here. Calistratus. Interesting. How about you? Do you have any cool names? Weird that his name is Calistratus here, but it's here, and then everywhere else it's always that one. Weird. Saban. Cadmia. Ooh, Cadmia. That's not a bad name actually. Cadmia. But actually, I think that's probably a better location name. Which one am I thinking of? Human Nation. Cadmia? I like that. That's a good name. That's a good boulder. Tabriz. Attica. I have no. Sofri. What? Well, I give up. Alcetis. Names. Okay. That was useful. I got a decent amount of names for that, I think. Xenocrates, Cicero, Quintilian, can't pick those. Against Androsian. Oh, I guess that's a person. Androsian's not a bad name. Androsian. Probably won't even be using half these names, but I think it'll be useful for some places. I think it'll be useful. Just kind of wish I found one of these, like if I go into like lady, this one. Do any names? Like I really don't have as many. Koro the Kanbe. Don't have as many Japanese names, which is unfortunate. Shida. I guess Shida. Mizu. Yukushi. Mori. Mori is not too bad. Mori. Because I have like basically I have a fortress that's from the Japanese age that's being held by a necromancer, so I need names for that basically. I don't know why I need the Greek names, but not gonna go to waste, right? So Yashi. Miorin. Sure. Let me see. Yoshioka. Yoshioka? Not sure. I'm definitely butchering so many. Shimazu. Toyotomi. Toyotomi's not too bad. Hideyoshi. Let's split those into two. Yumigawa. Shimazu, Satsuma. Erinata. Don't hate that one. Don't love it, but don't hate it. Yushimune. Okay. I'm definitely be sleeping. Sleep. Haji Sarugake. Mori Taimo. Yoku. Shido's not too bad. Shishido. Moronaga. Shinjo. Lady Shinjo. Okay, I think we'll leave it at that. I've leveled out the names mostly. I'll need to come back and like fill those in at some point, but I think if I can get the Jade Empress's actual name, that would be great. Probably don't need a first name, or it's like, well, yeah, probably don't need. I probably need a word name. She probably won't have a family name. Won't have a family name. Probably likely was a slave. Like it was a slave. Similar. That backstory. Basically. I don't know. I feel like making her slaves a bit rote, so we'll see. She's basically Yoritomo from Legend of the Five Rings, but evil. Well, not evil. Ambitious. Go with that. Blah, 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 blah. These rulers claim as their own. So what I need to do actually is look at some Roman names. I need to get. These are mostly Greek. Let's grab some Roman ones next time. I think I'll leave that for now. Hashi Yumiko. Empress Yumiko. Yumiko. Sakawa. Gracia. Hatsume. Can't say I can't use Hatsume. People are just gonna immediately think Hatsume Nico. Yasuyaga. Asuga. Not sure. I think I'm fucking that name. She's the best politician. Interesting. Saito. I feel like I've heard Saito. We'll see. Who's she? Maybe Yoshimichi. Maybe Yoshimichi. Shida. I think I already have that name down. Okay. Oh, lose my mind. I think I'm gonna leave it there because it is late and I'm barely talking at this point, which is unfortunate. So I guess I'll do a small little recap. What I'll do, I'm just gonna quickly check to see, do I know anyone that's streaming that I could throw this over to you? Oh, Jern's streaming. We might throw it over to Jern. He's a good lad. So if anyone wants to hop you know, follow along. He does some game development. He's making a pirate game, so he's pretty cool. He's a good lad. But as a small little recap, just for the end, in case anyone wasn't here and they are here now and they want to see what we were working on at the start. Basically, I started doing a rewrite of Curse of Strahd because I don't know if any of you've played Curse of Strahd or read Curse of Strahd, but it's a little bit. It's probably my favorite kind of pre-written module, but I really don't like how Strahd is basically just like a stalker. It's basically his whole personality is like, oh my god, she doesn't love me. I'll make her love me. So I'm basically rewriting that. So that in the original story, he falls in love with her, but then she falls in love with his brother. So she kills herself or something, and then he goes on a rampage and he becomes evil. And now he wants her back. Blah blah blah. Essentially, so I'm changing it so that him and Tatiana, which is her original life, I guess her original incarnation, were actually like a power couple basically, but they were both kind of evil, but she's kind of the main one. She's like the leading one. And I read it in some homebrew, I don't know where, that I thought that was actually canon, but it wasn't, is that Strahd was linked with Vampire, one of the dark powers, but apparently he's not, according to the book. But in my headcanon he is, so he's linked to Vampire already. But the idea in this one is that he's actually not the one that made the pact with Vampire, Tatiana was. So blah blah blah. Time goes by, they do loads of ill stuff, they're going to end the world or whatever, I don't know. I haven't decided all that stuff, but so rather than her falling in love with Sergei is actually the one that separates her from Vampire and kills her. So Vampire then tries to like kind of make a very small deal with Strahd that he'll possess him basically until they can get Tatiana back. That's kind of the plot as it is right now, which I think is going to be a little bit more interesting and make me a little bit more engaged in it as well. I need to figure out a couple of things, like how did Sergei get rid of Vampire out of her or kill her, that kind of thing. Did they use the Vistani maybe? And why did she make a deal with Vampire? I think she probably tried to make a deal with Asmodeus or like an appropriate archdevil of his like level, or you know, near enough, one of the other 9 archdevils. But she probably didn't get. They probably didn't agree to it. Don't know why. I need to figure that out. So she tried to decide with Vampire instead. I need to figure that kind of stuff out. But it gives me a couple of opportunities because now I can do a 2-phase fight at the end, which is I'm happy about. So because Strahd's not that strong as a normal stat block, so they can beat up Strahd and be like, oh my god, we did it, we beat the dark evil, the devil of, I was gonna say devil of Hell's Kitchen, but the devil of Barovia. But then they find out, oh shit, Vampire's loose now, not good. And if he possesses Tatiana, it's really bad. So kind of figuring that stuff out. But also it kind of helps with a couple of his weirdness, like he could just kill everyone, but he doesn't. Why? That kind of stuff. But I need to figure out some stuff. Like I need to do a couple of rewrites because the Tome of Strahd doesn't make any sense anymore. But thankfully, it shouldn't really change much for like if or whenever I get to run this game, which could be fucking years from now. But I'd like to get it sorted out. Is it doesn't really change anything for Irina. Like, you know, for like the first, like, I don't know, 10, 20 sessions or something, they're probably just going to be dealing with Irina, and Irina is Irina. I haven't changed any of that. She's still the good person. She doesn't remember being Tatiana, none of that stuff. So she's literally a different person. So if they get far enough, then we can deal with all this. But I don't actually have to change anything for a good while. And he's still a creep. He's still following him around. But it just gives a reason for why he doesn't just fucking kill everyone. You know what I mean? But so that's it. So I'm gonna send this over to. Oh, my headphone cable was caught. But yeah, so I'm gonna send this over to Irish on Games. Thanks for stopping by, everyone. Thanks for the chat. I hope I was a bit helpful with some of your character questions, Lunar. But it is what it is. I hope you figure something out. I hope the game goes well. Sounds pretty cool. Industrial medieval Prince of Egypt sounds fucking dope. But I will probably be streaming again tomorrow. It'll probably be some Elden Ring. And I won't be streaming at the weekend because I generally try to take weekends off. Okay, I'm going to stop my recording now, so be seen.